Et nous sommes live.
Wouhou!
Premier mot du coach. Aujourd'hui, je suis vraiment excité, je suis content. Berel Solomon, les mots du coach, ça va être un franglais aujourd'hui. On a une légende grâce à Berel. Je suis sur LinkedIn, je l'avais vu sur scène, je vais vous raconter mon histoire. Les mots du coach, à chaque midi, dès midi et quart, on fait je fais venir des experts, des entrepreneurs à succès, des gens pour vous inspirer, pour vous donner des trucs. Fait que pour tous ceux qui nous écoutent, c'est pas déjà fait, prenez un crayon, prenez des notes. Berel have a lot of tips, of good energy. Is one of my inspiration. Today's gonna be franglais. So Berel, so happy to be here today with you. We are all over the world. We're gonna conquer LinkedIn again, conquer Facebook, YouTube. Merci beaucoup d'être là. Merci de m'accorder cette présence-là. Berel, la première fois que je l'ai rencontré, il était sur scène au LinkedIn Montréal et I made more than $1 million on sale on LinkedIn with $0 investment. Il l'a crié 2 fois et j'étais sur ma chaise avec mon notepad. J'écoutais, j'ai pris des notes et je veux te dire merci parce que pour les gens qui ne sont pas sur LinkedIn, go on LinkedIn. On va être live tous les jours. LinkedIn a changé ma vie, a changé mon entreprise. J'ai fait le tour du monde grâce à LinkedIn. Merci beaucoup de m'avoir donné tes stratégies, d'être bold. Je te suis. C'est une inspiration pour moi. Papa, chef d'entreprise, pas toujours été facile. He's always showed up. He's always looking sharp. Berel Solomon, mouvement de tambour. Happy you're here today with me.
Woohoo! Happy to be here, Monsieur Lajoie. Le mayor, the new mayor of Quebec, the new mayor of Montreal. I'm voting for Ian Lajoie.
Bring more joy to Montreal.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We need joy. Ça va bien aller.
Ça va toujours. Avec la joie et des actions, ça va toujours bien aller. Berel, je suis content que tu sois là. Grosse semaine pour toi. Je te vois aller aussi. Je te suis. Tu es toujours sur les médias sociaux. Tu poses des bonnes questions. Avec les gens qui nous voient, donnez-nous des cœurs, donnez-nous de l'amour à Berel. Donnez-nous justement, si ça vous aime, vous pouvez partager le live, partagez-le. Dites-le à vos amis, appelez votre mère, appelez votre grand-mère. Berel Solomon est là aujourd'hui. Je veux que tu nous parles de toi. On te voit souvent aller. De plus en plus, on te voit avec la famille. Tu nous parles plus des expériences. Tu nous parles des bons coups, les mauvais coups. J'adore ça. Tu es transparent. Tu es bold. Who's Berel Solomon?
OK, en français ou en anglais?
Franglais, as you wish.
OK, franglais, OK. Mon français est plus proche d'anglais. Alors, comme tu as dit, je m'appelle Berel Solomon. Je suis 31 ans. J'étais né au Québec et je suis dans le commerce. Toute ma vie, c'était quelque chose, le commerce. J'aime le business vraiment. C'est quelque chose. Moi, j'aime pas le sport. J'aime pas du golf. J'aime pas des chars. J'aime le business. Une fois, je me souviens que j'étais sur un avion avec ma femme et j'étais en train d'envoyer les emails. On était en train d'aller pour vacation. Et ma femme a dit, tranquille, on va maintenant à la plage. Pourquoi tu es tellement occupé avec ton travail? Relax. Je dis que je relaxe quand je fais le travail. Alors ça, c'est vraiment, pour moi, c'est comme une passion for me. Et c'est très difficile maintenant durant COVID parce que tous les business sont fermés. Alors pour moi, c'est pour fermer le NHL. Tu sais, les personnes qui sont tellement occupées avec le Canadien, ils aiment le Canadien. Pour eux autres, c'était le pire chose qui peut aller dans le monde. Pour moi, pour fermer les portes de business, pour moi, c'est le pire que tu peux faire. Alors, mon occupation principale maintenant, ou depuis COVID, c'était de faire des vidéos commercials pour les compagnies dans les États-Unis, des grands jobs. Mais le problème était que tout était cancelled durant COVID parce qu'on ne peut pas envoyer des vidéographers et tout ça. Alors, j'ai besoin de faire quelque chose maintenant, durant cette période. Le mot que j'utilise beaucoup, c'est le mot en anglais, pivot. Comment tu dis ça en français?
Pivoter, le mot, c'est s'adapter.
S'adapter, exactement. Maintenant, on a besoin de s'adapter. On a besoin de trouver quelque chose qu'on peut faire maintenant, durant 7 ans, parce que on n'a pas de choix. On n'a pas de choix. il y a une direction que tu vas en vie. Tu montes ou tu passes. Il n'y a pas reste à le même niveau. Le problème est maintenant, beaucoup de personnes restent à le même niveau. Ils sont en train de, comment je peux dire, they're waiting for everything to open up. And the problem is you can't wait for everything to open up because the government is not going to let us open up until they feel that they're going to be safe in their vote when the next election happens. So no one wants to take the risk right now. So if I'm waiting for the government to tell me that I could actually do something, then I'm going to end up getting money from them. I saw something interesting recently. Stalin, who was the what's it called in Russia? Stalin was the Tsar of Russia, king of Russia, right? At one point, he took a chicken and he started plucking the feathers out of the chicken until the chicken was all bloody and was really badly injured. And then he took some pieces of meat and he put it in front of the chicken, and the chicken would follow him around. And the quote I saw was from Stalin is that you see, even if you abuse people and you give them a little treat once in a while, they'll still follow you. So everybody right now is happy with the government because they get $2,000 a month from the government as a check, but they're abusing us right now. They're taking away our rights. So this is not the first time that I've had to pivot in my business career. I worked with my family business for 10 years. We sold metal, and I was extremely successful in that business, thank God. But I had to leave because it was very difficult to work with family. So I made a decision with my family. I said, you know what? Let me leave and let us go on with our lives, and I'll have a business on my own, and I could have my family and my business, not a family business. I ended up leaving my family business today. Thank God I have the best relationship I've ever had with my family because there's no money involved. There's nothing involved. They say in New Jersey, they have an expression, with family, it's best to eat dinner with, meaning you eat dinner with your family. You don't do business with your family. Some people are very successful with their family businesses. I had a hard time working with my family. We're all strong people. We're all alpha males. We all want to go at each other. And it was very difficult for us to work together. So I had to pivot 3.5 years ago from selling metal. I built up we did tens of millions of dollars in sales in metal. And I couldn't go back into that business because I couldn't compete with my family. So I had to reinvent myself 3.5 years ago. I liked video production. I had done some video commercials for my family business. I hired other people to do it. I had a feeling for it. The barrier to entry was low, meaning I didn't have to invest a lot of money to go into it. So the barrier of entry was low. The profit margin was high. And I decided that that's what I want to do. I want to go into that business. So I built up Wealthy Commercials. If COVID had not happened, we would have done $3 million in sales this year for a video production company that's big. I'm not talking about buying container loads of meat or of whatever it is, container loads of product at $100,000 and selling it for $110,000. We were selling dreams. We're selling video, $3 million of video. It's a lot of video. I had a big business. There was 19 people that worked for me 7 weeks ago. So now, thanks to COVID and thanks to the government being so intelligent, they decided to shut everybody down. So I had to pivot. So right now, I'm supplying. I have customers in the States that are in the nursing home business. That's my main business that I would service. I would do video commercials for nursing homes. So now I'm supplying products that they need to the nursing home. I'm supplying my same customers. I'm taking those same relationships that I had built up over years. I had a good relationship with them. They trust me. I deliver. I like them. They like me. They pay. I deliver everything. So exactly. There was love. So now I started to deliver them product. Right now, there's a key word that nobody's talking about, which is trust. Trust is the most important thing. It's more important than price today. Because when COVID came around, everything got thrown out the window when it came to credit. It used to be you could get from a guy credit. You ship him a load of goods and he pays you in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. During COVID, nobody's giving credit. Credit's out the door. So everybody is cash, COD, cash on delivery. But in order for a person to give you COD, for him to give you cash, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 for the goods, he needs to make sure that you are going to deliver. And that requires trust. So what I'm telling everybody right now is to work their network, work your relationships. Every person has relationships that they've built over the course of their lives. Use those relationships to figure out how to pivot temporarily. By the way, we're going to go back into the video business. We're actually still in operation. But we are now, we're probably 75% down. We're still in operation 25%, but I have to figure out that revenue, right? I have to figure out where's that other 75% of revenue coming from. I'm using my relationships and I'm building for the future by supplying the world with what it needs during COVID. It's not just masks, and it's not just hand sanitizer. There's raw plastic, raw goods, pump bottles, alcohol, all kinds of things that people need right now.
Yeah. I'm really happy you're here. Pour tous les gens qui nous écoutent, aujourd'hui, le mot du coach, je vous fais venir des entrepreneurs à succès qui vont vous donner des stratégies. I love what you just say, man, because you guys all have this powerful tool inside your phone, guys. You all have a contact. It's costs you nothing to press on the green button and just say, hey, how you doing, Berel? Can I help you? How's your business? It's okay to take care of it if you're staying safe. Everybody's staying safe, hopefully. Everything's going well, hopefully. But taking the time to just say, what's up? How are you doing? Can I help you? Imaginez si tous les gens feraient ça sur vos contacts. Vous aviez des centaines de contacts dans votre téléphone. Vous avez énormément de personnes. Le mot du coach, c'est ça que je veux faire de jour en jour. Berel, I'm really happy you're here. Pour les entrepreneurs qui nous écoutent, what's your best advice you can add on top of it?
My number one advice, I think the number one thing that's helped, I think it's two things. I think it's really two things. One is don't stop. Right now is the time to push harder than you've ever pushed before. That's my number one advice to everybody. Do not sit on your couch and watch Netflix. Delete Netflix. Stop watching Fox. Stop watching CNN. Stop watching the news. It's there to poison you. They want you on your couch. So that's number one, is now is a time to push harder than ever. And number two is use your network that you already have. The most powerful thing that's been for me is once this whole thing happened, I had a whole social media built out that I've been building for the past 3.5 years. And you could start today. I make one post, bang, all of a sudden I have clients for whatever it is that I'm selling, or I have suppliers for whatever it is that I'm buying. Yeah. So those are my two things. One is work harder than you've ever worked before right now. And two is use your network. And if you don't have a social media network, like you said, you have a phone that has contacts in it. And don't call poor people. If people didn't have money before COVID, they don't have money after COVID. Call rich people because they have stuff going on. They're intelligent. They became rich for a reason, and plug into those people. And stop asking your mother if you could go out of the house.
I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
I love your tip. And it's what I love about your bowl. You're saying the real truth that people, say entrepreneurs, try to be like this. Oh yeah, money. No, au Québec, on peut pas parler d'argent. I love you. The way you're talking is real thing, guys.
Listen, I give a lot of charity. I give tens of thousands of dollars a year to charity. Really. So I don't care to talk about money, because when my community sees that Berel Solomon is making money, they're happy because they know that they're getting a check, right? Sure. You have two types of people: very rich people that don't give anything. When they succeed, everybody hates them. People that give charity, when they succeed, everybody loves them because they know it's going to be good for their schools, for their synagogues, for their places of worship, for their community centers, and they're happy when those people make money. So I'm not scared to talk about money because I give a lot of it.
I like you, man. I'm so happy to have you on the show.
I love you too.
I miss me, and I miss to do like those kind of big events that we've done with Jamie, the legend Ben Israel, as well. I want to say hi to him. I'm pretty sure he's listening right now.
Jamie.
Next thing, everything's coming. So I know most of your business is not stopped, but how can people relate to you? How you can help entrepreneurs right now to be like as good as you are on their social media, with their video, with their image? How can they reach you?
So LinkedIn, I think, is the best place to reach me. The number one advice I can give when it comes to social media is document what is going on in your life. Every person has a personal, somebody that is writing the script of their life at every moment. And that person is the man above. Every person's life is unique. Every person's life is valuable. Every person has unique experiences that they can share with the world. The number one thing I hate when I see is people giving advice. You see 22-year-old kids, 21, 19, whoever it is, giving advice about stop giving advice and start sharing what's going on in your life. Because if you share what's going on in your life, you are the number one expert in the experiences of your life. So I just share what's going on. I'm having a good day, I post. I'm having a bad day, I post. So it's all about what is going on in your life. When you post that, people want to cheer for you when you're winning, and people, when you're down, they want to pick you up. So be honest in your post. You said to me, you can't talk about money in Quebec. I don't know. I like talking about money. Maybe it's because I'm Jewish. Who knows? But I like talking about it. I don't think it's a sin to talk about it. I don't know when it became a dirty word. Money makes the world go round. People need it. If you have it, send it to me.
Who got my money? Thanks a lot, Berel. You're really... Merci beaucoup pour ton temps. Merci pour tous les gens qui sont là. If you guys like it, please share it. Tag people that should listen to this guy. Follow Berel on LinkedIn. He's the legend. That's why I put some tree crowd on your name, next to your name. Merci beaucoup à tous les gens qui sont là.
Ian Lajoie, vraiment, merci pour tout. Vous êtes pour moi une inspiration. Vous êtes un très bon coach. J'utilise Ian toute la fois quand j'ai besoin d'advice, j'ai besoin de quelque chose, je lui demande. Il est toujours là pour moi. Il est toujours sur le téléphone dès que j'ai une demande, j'ai n'importe quoi. Il est très intelligent. Il est tellement heureux tout le temps. Il est mon gars quand j'ai besoin de coach. Bye bye, guys. Love you all.
Thank you, guys. On se voit plus tard. Superstar, merci.